Become a part of the Planet Patrol, brought to you by the Iowa Department of Natural Resources.
Welcome to Planet Patrol, and this month we're going to focus on the den and things you can do to help the planet. Plus, Clavin has an activity for us to do, but first let's meet Mick Clemenswood from the DNR. Hi Mick.
Hi Sydney. Sydney, did you know that lighting uses up to 34% of electricity here in the U.S.? In fact, one of the easiest ways that you can do to reduce electricity use in your home is by changing out the regular incandescent light bulbs with the new compact fluorescent light bulbs called CFLs, or LED lights. These lights use less electricity and they don't get hot. A couple other ways to save energy around the home is by using task lighting, and for the outdoors, use lights with a motion sensor. That way, the lights are only on when somebody needs it.
Are there other ways we can save electricity at home?
Of course, another really easy way to save electricity around the home is to make sure that your computer's power management features are turned on, like the automatic sleep mode. Remember, screensavers don't save energy. Your monitor needs to go into sleep mode or actually be turned off to save electricity. And then there's the largest energy user in the house, the heating and cooling system.
How do we save money on that?
Well, you can turn the thermostat up a few degrees in the summer and down a few degrees in the winter. You can still keep warm in the winter by wearing a sweatshirt or cuddling under a blanket. And in the summer, stay cool with fans and create a wind chill effect. Ceiling fans create a wind chill effect of about 4 degrees. So be cool. Turn the thermostat up and still feel cool. You can also make sure to have window shades to block the heat in the summer and let more in during the winter. Check the seals on your windows and doors, because a lot of heat and AC can be let out of your home if these aren't working properly. You can be really green by planting trees strategically to provide shade for your home and to help make more oxygen for us to breathe. And a programmable thermostat will help control the temperature in your house based on your settings. I think Clay's ready for our activity.
We're going to take a look at 3 different types of light bulbs and see which one makes a better eco choice than another.
This is an incandescent light bulb. We've all seen these.
How do they work? If you look closely, you can see a thing that looks like hair. It's called a filament. When electricity runs from one end to the other, the filament gets real hot and begins to give off light and heat. What is bad about them? They use a lot of energy to create light and they get real hot. Plus, you only get about 1,200 hours of light before they burn out.
What is good about them? They are cheaper to make and buy. Incandescent light bulbs will no longer be available starting in 2014.
This is a compact fluorescent light bulb, or CFL. These things are pretty common.
How do they work? Inside each CFL, there's a tiny amount of mercury and the bulb is coated with phosphorus. When the electricity passes through, it excites the mercury and causes the phosphorus to glow and give off light. What is bad about CFLs? Well, very little, but because it contains a tiny bit of mercury, you need to be extra careful if one breaks so you don't breathe in the mercury. When the CFL burns out, it should be taken to a regional collection center for proper disposal.
What is good about them? They last a long time, 10,000 hours of use. CFLs use about 1/4 of electricity of old-fashioned bulbs, and CFLs can be used anywhere you want.
These are the newer lights and the better environmental choice. These are LEDs.
How do they work? Very similar to incandescent lights, except without a filament. As electricity moves across the unit, it creates electromagnetic radiation in a form that is visible light. What is bad about LED lights? Nothing really, but they are more expensive. Let's see a demonstration to see how much energy it takes to light each type of light bulb. Make your eco story good by doing some of the things we've talked about today. Thanks, Mick, for visiting with us today.